Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle and I'm doing a reading for Pisces in all placements, and it's timeless in general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start with the it's called Elemental Oracle. Yeah, let's see what's going on for Pisces or what's coming up. Yeah. We've got Wind and Change 24. Speed and movement 42. So two sixes already right out the gate. And 2 south. South and adventure. Aha. All right. So um there's big change that's happening, whether you are creating this change yourself or things are just kind of um changing around you, whether you like it or not. But this change is it's kind of lightening your load. This change could be one of those things where you're, I don't know. I can only think of like disastrous things right now, but it's like if you, uh, I'll just say it because it popped in my head, but it's like, um, if you lose everything in a fire. Yes, it's horrible, and yeah, it, it's all these things that are so difficult to deal with, but at the end of the day it kind of resets you. There's like suddenly you don't have all this stuff weighing you down, all this burden. I'm sorry for using such a dark uh analogy or example, but the way I'm looking at it is, there's everything's getting turned upside down, but then you're y- the load has been lightened. Like I said, suddenly you can move quicker. um you gain some kind of buoyancy. Yeah. And this, eh, I don't know, maybe because this change is so dramatic, it kind of it sets you free, it gets you excited. It's like, well, there's nothing I can do, so I might as well, run with this, or I might as well just embrace this. Um, and I'm getting to that this change could definitely have to do with some kind of travel or, yeah, some moving, physically moving your body, or you could be, with Adventure in South, I just keep thinking of like travel, seeing the world, this person here running this speed. It's like you're deciding to take advantage of the situation and do something new, do something different, you're entering into a whole new realm, or a whole new, yeah, a whole new world. Because this person's walking through a portal. Hey, the sun is here. Good morning. Glad you made it. All right, so Queen of the Moon Oracle. Second day in a row. Wasn't notified. Oh, YouTube. Curses. Yeah, YouTube has issues. I would love to find a different platform than YouTube. But that's where everybody is. So what do you do? All right, we've got Blossoming 33, which breaks down to a 6. Okay, so this happened yesterday with Aquarius, where like there were so many threes. I think there ended up being like 8 different cards that had threes on them. And now we have triple sixes. So we have this blossoming. Pleasure, 18. Okay. And surrender, 26. I also have to, I was noticing the twos as well. We have twos in a lot of these numbers. Um, and we have a six too. um, twos and sixes may be important for you. But like this change, whether you wanted it or not, seems like the best thing that could have happened to you because it it sets you free, or I don't know, it's the thing that you've been hoping for, waiting for. Maybe you just didn't even know that this was coming, but once it happens, it's like, ah, oh, now I see the direction I'm supposed to go in. Now I know the adventure I'm supposed to be on. And there's this blossoming because of so much pleasure that you are experiencing um from being able to enjoy the world in a whole new way, because now you're not weighed down. And this pleasure and surrender, it's like surrendering to the pleasure. The pleasure, both of these figures are looking up, um or kind of, there's like this, what is happening in this picture? Like I want to say, with this one there's this transformation, there's this heart opening, um really strong connection, um to the world around you, within yourself. Like it's like enjoying your own energy. I'm getting for the first time, even because of this blossoming. It's like you're deciding, you could be deciding to focus your attention and energy on something you enjoy doing. She's playing the violin. Like maybe you play an instrument, or you have some kind of hobby that you just decide you want to spend time doing, because it makes you feel so good. It puts you in your element. And yeah, because of this lighter feeling, it it's like, it's almost like you feel like you have permission finally to enjoy yourself, to enjoy your life, and to surrender to, um a part of this has been a lesson in surrendering to what is. Sometimes change happens whether we like it or not, and we can fight against it and get mad, but at the end of the day, it still is what it is. And so I feel like you're kind of surrendering to this fact. And because you're feeling so good, it's like you're finally embracing the idea that change is necessary, that it's good, that there's no need to fight against it, because it's what helps you to transform and um, be able to move forward in a way that is exciting. So I'm going to get some cards from my um, Oracle Tarot. There's Redbeard. Excellent. We've got the Fool, spontaneity and taking chances. Yeah. See, this spontaneity and taking chances really lines with these two cards. movement, speed, adventure. The Hanged Man, suspense and waiting. By the way, the Fool is Aries energy. Hangman, we've got your energy, Pisces. It's interesting. Let me get one more. The Chariot. Oh my God. Cancerian energy, the inspired warrior. Okay, so it's significant that these are all major arcana and tells me that this change is a big change. um I even got remarkable. Like there is, okay. So you have this spontaneity and taking chances, right? You have this kind of new adventurous energy. And then we have the hangman here, which takes this spontaneity and taking chances and kind of halts it, puts a pause on everything. Um Suspense and waiting. It could be the kind of thing where you take a chance on something and then you have to wait to see if it actually works out in your favor or not. Um, the hangman is typically about trying to gaining some kind of new perspective, not necessarily trying. It just kind of happens one way or another, whether you intend it to or not. It's um i- it's an energy of a timeout with the suspense and waiting. And there's we see the two figures here on this teeter totter, and it's like there's a need to come into balance, maybe with somebody in your life, maybe with a part of yourself. Um, that is, it's think of a, what it kind of reminds me of is, okay, like if you go on a trip, for example, and you go and say, I don't know, say you're flying somewhere and you decide to go on the trip, you get yourself to the airport, and then you got to wait because you want to get there with enough time, to get through the lines and all the things. You don't want to miss your plane. And so there's this period of waiting after you make the decision to get going, but the waiting is temporary. And then you're you're set in motion to and you're able to arrive to your destination. Um, so yeah, there's definitely some kind. I don't know if you're driving somewhere or flying somewhere, taking a train, whatever you're doing. There feels like a lot of physical movement here, and the chariot is the inspired warrior. I feel like you have gained some kind of insight because of this change that has happened, because everything has been turned around and upside down. Maybe it's kind of automatically put you into this kind of warrior energy, but because it's the inspired warrior, it's like now what's worth fighting for. The things that are worth fighting for are the ones that bring you this kind of pleasure, this transformational pleasure, doing what you love, spending time, um, building your skills around whatever it is that you enjoy doing, and surrendering to the, I don't know, maybe to the urges that are like kind of coming in. Yeah, Like, I feel like everything in you is just like, yeah, let's just go. Just go. Let's just go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So yeah, it just keeps repeating. So get some cards from the Voice of the Souls Oracle. Freedom, 17. Oh, wait a second. I just thought of something. No. Okay, sorry. Um, for a second, I was thinking the Chariot was number 6, but it's number 7. Okay, so we have freedom, education, which came up for Aquarius yesterday. 12. And help, number 2. So again, twos, threes, and sixes are showing up fairly prominently. Um, so you're gaining some kind of freedom, freedom to go, freedom to do, freedom to be whatever, wherever, whoever. Um, and this education feels like maybe you're deciding to, maybe that's a part of where you're going is you're deciding to go somewhere to study, to learn. um Maybe that's a part of the blossoming is you have the freedom now to educate yourself um with the things that are very meaningful or important to you, which makes, just saying that makes me think that, I don't know, maybe you were following somebody else's trajectory, what other people told you they thought you should do, and that didn't work out so well. Typically it doesn't if we're not following our own directives. So it's like you're you have this freedom, you're getting educated, you're learning things, whether you're diving into books or some kind of study, or you're getting, a, education in life, in living. Travel is a great education, a great way to learn. But this help, there's help coming to you as you move forward. You're not on this journey alone. There's a lot of yeah, there's a lot of assistance that's coming to you. Could absolutely be physical help. Um but it's also help that's coming from the universe to help. It's like you're being given the right people on your path. You're being given the ideas, even the desire to go in certain directions, the inspiration that you suddenly find yourself in. It's all it's all coming to you because you're meant to go in a certain direction. You're meant to become this inspired warrior ultimately. um which has to do with making informed decisions that help you reach your goal. So, yeah, okay. I haven't picked these cards in a while. This is the numerology deck. Oh, you guys are so quiet in chat today. I hope your flight went well, Redbeard. All right, we've got individuality. Number 11, which breaks down to a 2. Yes. Like I said. Okay. Twos. individuality, manifestation. Number 8, which surrender breaks down to an 8. So you're learning that through surrendering to whatever you're being given, like I said, these thoughts, these ideas, inspiration, um, this is you're realizing this is what's helping you to manifest what it is that you want. Part of manifestation, the part of one of the ways to make it work, and there's several things, but um you want to when you're thinking about what it is that you want to manifest, you want to be in an energy of surrender and allowing. It's not a desperate energy. Like, in order to get what you want, you have to be in kind of this neutral zone where it's like, maybe I'll get this and maybe I won't. I'm not going to concern myself with it. I'm just going to surrender and know that whatever is meant for me is coming. And in the meantime, I'll just hang out and, I don't know, commune with the clouds. um, so let me get one more. We've got happy ending 93, which breaks down to a 3. Breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. So education is also a 12, which breaks down to a 3. So there is a happy ending there through what this education is, that what you are learning, that is leading you directly to a happy ending. I don't In a particular situation, um I don't know, happy ending it sounds so final, but it's the happy ending has to do with this journey that you're on, that you're going to come. You start off and you're like, all right, I'm going to a whole new world, I'm going to go through this portal, I don't know what I'm going to find. And it turns out that that's the best thing you could have done. And that, yeah, it's very good. So let me get some cards from the Moonology Oracle. We've got a fiery climax approaches. New moon in Aries, or sorry, full moon in Aries. Um, this showed up for Capricorn, I think. Fiery climax approaches. The energy is gaining momentum. What? Yeah, it is. Waxing moon, or the hairy moon. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Which is Aquarius season. I just had that. Anyway, um this fiery climax, this is speaking to this change, this yeah, and this will become more clear, but this major change is what leads to this fiery climax, which makes you decide to travel, or realize that it's time to go, that it's time to move, and so you do, and And as you go, you just, you start out kind of walking, and then you're picking up speed, and then you're running, and um it's like you're unstoppable. And um just this kind of, don't let pride get in your way. I think that has something to do with this surrendering, knowing that you're on a journey of learning, first of all. um and it's okay to not know everything. It's okay to admit that you don't know everything. With this, don't let pride get in your way. Don't let some kind of, there's something that something kind of ego driven that could hold you back. Maybe it's something that you regularly struggle with, or tend to lean into. Um, and I think it feels like this journey is, it's about learning how to work with your ego in a new way, where, because typically, if we're very prideful in the way that this is talking about, it's like, it comes from a place of insecurity, wanting, feeling like you need to prove yourself somehow. um and this this lesson has to do with becoming more humble and being okay with not knowing. um that doesn't make you wrong or bad. Wherever pride kind of pops up, where you feel like you need to, I don't know, where this pride pops up, it's like, it's learning to recognize that that's just a part of you that needs to be seen, needs to be heard and acknowledged. And you doing that for yourself goes a long way. So, um, um, you guys are funny. Okay, so I'm going to read this in another way. We've got individuality, um, which I this individuality is you embodying I feel like your most authentic self, who you are, at the core. And this is, it, it brings you so much freedom to just be yourself. Ooh, and we've got some kitty scratching confirmation. Um, there's so much freedom in being yourself. It's like, as this change, happens around you, it's it's breaking up all the stuff that was in place that was not you. That it was there because of, maybe protection from when you were a child, or things that you had learned through your life. um you're gaining some kind of freedom because of being fully yourself, showing up as yourself. And this freedom is giving you this new lease on life, this desire to take some kind of leap of faith, to go in a new direction, um to take some kind of chance. And as you do this, you blossom. Like, you're following this inner directive, and it feels so good. And you're just like, it's like you're becoming obsessed almost with wanting to pour your energy into what it is you love doing. And um this is a part of what's creating the change. I think this change kind of goes hand in hand with your blossoming. There may have been some kind of catalyst that started this out, or this could be kind of a gradual thing that you're coming to, but ultimately it's going to lead to this major change that that this fiery climax approaches. Um th- this fiery climax has to do with all this energy that you're putting in to yourself, this situation. So then we have manifestation, learning how to manifest. Um, you're learning how to manifest. You're reading up on, the law of attraction, all the different things. And there's this period of time of, you know, learning takes time. You have to take it all in and integrate it and um, become a master at it. And so there's this waiting period, but there's so much pleasure maybe in the learning itself and what you're getting out of it. Um, when you have gained that knowledge, that understanding, it's like this is a part of your transformation, learning to enjoy yourself in the moment. And it's you're picking up speed. It's like you feel so good after a period of time of needing to wait and needing to learn whatever it is you're doing. Then you're like, God, I feel so good knowing all this. I want to keep going. And so you do. Your speed increases and the energy just continues to gain momentum. So then we have happy ending. um, you have a happy ending that comes with help from others. Maybe there's someone in particular because we have the two hands. Um, someone who's coming in to help you, or you are maybe because of this transformation, you're realizing that you can help others because now you're the inspired warrior. Warriors go to battle um, to help their tribe. Um, but I'm getting with this inspired warrior that this isn't about going to battle. The inspired warrior knows how to stand their ground and knows when to walk away. It's all about determination and it's all about knowing how to wrangle different energies. Um, this is coming from this understanding of that surrendering to what is, surrendering to the energies, to the ideas and inspiration that even come through you. Um, this is what informs you of how to keep going, of where to go. You're getting I don't know, I keep getting you are getting some kind of download, some kind of it might hit you suddenly where you're just like, yeah, I just need to go. I keep getting that. And then so you head out in this direction, in this new direction, going through this portal, which is like your next adventure even. Because this whole transformation and change is about it's already started the journey. And so it's like, once you've kind of gone through boot camp in a way, then you're ready to actually go off and put what you've learned into action. And just remember, don't let what is it? Don't let pride get in your way. Try to stay in beginner mind, stay in this energy of surrender, surrendering to I'll say it again, to what is. That's what gives you this speed. Um, because what's happening around you when you're not fighting against it, you free up energy to direct into more pleasurable things. It makes me think of the quote in one of the recent Star Wars movies where Rose says to Finn, "It's not about fighting against what you hate, but fighting for what you love." Um, yeah, and so you are you're changing, you're shifting how you yeah, how you show up in the world, I guess. You're fighting for what you love. So, I'm going to leave it there. This is really good. I love this for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, and there's Linda. Yay. I'm glad you showed up. Happy Friday, everyone. Oh, and Redbeard, I'm glad that your flight went well. Sorry for the delays. And the sun, you're funny and awesome. Thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And leave a comment if it resonates.